see what the deal is. $130 for Hazmat 2, $350 for Hazmat 3. That's a lot of money. Isn't that... Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say, isn't that the one we just brought in? Actually, that is the one we just brought in. So we can now get paid again. We could now get paid again for shunting that job. 20 grand. Blimey. Same with that one. Steel mill. Logistical hall. Goods factory. They're all a bit meh. I'm not seeing anything massively exciting here. There's that one. That one. $1,140 tons plus 684 tons. How about buying the big train? Well, firstly, you don't buy trains in this game. And secondly, I already have the big train. You got your Yacht 6 t-shirt yesterday, now you're waiting on your white squirrel shirt to come in. Dude. The only problem with this one is it doesn't pay that much money. Because it's only a long, like, if you combo stuff, you pay more money. So if you get like a long with a hazmat, which there just aren't any here, because this is a steel mill. So all you're ever going to get from a steel mill is like long, heavy jobs. You're not going to get something that's hazardous. Yeah, I don't want the steam yet. I mean, that would be 1,800 tons and over 500 meters long. just in terms of sheer fun. I like the look of that one, just in terms of sheer fun. But I don't think it pays very much. But we could do it anyway. Take a backup. Does the remote work on the steamer? I don't know. Get you to the harbour to buy the stopwatch. Yeah. You just keep ending back up at the harbour. Like, all roads lead to the harbour. So let's have a look. We've got FH60 and FH78. No doubt this is one of them. FH60, that's that one. FH60 is the bigger job, so we want that on the end. And we're going to be going that way. Okay, this is probably 78. Yep. Okay. So we need to get the trains which are over here. bring them around that side. So they're going to have to reverse out of here so they can go forward that way. Hook up to this lot. Move it forward. Hook up to that lot. Hand the job in and go for it. Is there a reason why I'd want to have the steam train over the diesel? Before, if you don't use the mod, yes, the steam train can pull more. But if you do use the mod, you can just hook up 2 of these things, so it doesn't matter. Right, so these guys are actually facing the right way, which is cool. Looking up stuff, the best cash flow is out of the port and out of the north military base. Yeah, I need to go up there. Are there any trains at the military base? Like, if I was to teleport there, can I just pick up a job? Can't you reconnect the locos with their backs against each other so that you don't have 2 fronts and don't need to rotate them? Somebody said that the mod works okay if you've got the trains facing away from each other. I've never tested it. So, and then yeah, I mean, if you do that, I guess all you got to do is make sure that your remote is slaved to the train that is going the right way. Locos are at all stops. Okay. Interesting. So we could do that. We could actually face trains. We can actually face these locos away from each other, and then you never have to sort of... I mean, to be fair, I brought it down here. It didn't matter. Like, all it does is reverse things on the reverser. Not facing the right way. If you reverse down to the loco, will be facing backwards. You need to turn them to face forwards. No, you don't, Fatman. Only the DE2 needs to be facing forwards. The DE6 doesn't. So the DE2 has like a radiator on the front. I'll show you in a second. The DE6 does not care which way it goes. Like, I literally just drove that consist all the way here backwards. See, the DE2 has a radiator. It takes air in the front. So if you drive this backwards, right, there's no rad here, there's no airflow, the engine gets too hot. The DE6 is completely different. The DE6, if I can actually get out my train properly, the DE6 has radiators in the top and fans at the top, so it doesn't matter which way it's going to cool down. Did I change that point? I can't remember now. Apparently I did. Well, I could do Ruben, but honestly it doesn't matter. Have you tried going to that tower and the horizon? I have not, no. Well, James the D2 doesn't, and that's a diesel electric. Tonky Donkey, how you doing, sir? 62 months, time goes fast, watch your stream from Studio Italy outside of Scania factory. Nice, bro. Do you know, it's been over 5 years since I went though. One of your favourite videos? I would love to go back because I never saw the engine factory. I never saw the chassis final assembly. I'd love to see the engine factory. I have never been to the United Arab... I've never been anywhere near the Middle East. At all. Well, I missed. To be honest, it's too hot for me anyway, so... Yeah, 2015 I went full-time. Fraggle Rock, welcome back. I prefer hot curries rather than hot weather. You are not wrong. You know, I can't wait till they put time of day in this game. I'm not too fussed about weather yet, but time of day would be nice. But before they can do that, they're going to have to put lights in. Like, if you look around, there's no lighting in this game. There's, like, 0 light sources. So, like, all the yards going to have to be lit up at night. Where would you go if money wasn't a factor? Oh, I don't know. Now, is it this one we're taking or that one? $60 and $78. That one. If your money wasn't a factor, you'd just go back to bed. I like that answer. Trouble is, bed would get boring, right? I can't stay... I don't know about you, but I can only stay in bed for so long. I'd probably take a world cruise or something, just to sort of see the world a bit. think this is 60, isn't it? Yeah. You got a Radical race car event waiting for you as well. Dude, I was actually in the Radical this afternoon in iRacing. Around Lime Rock Park. But yeah, I would totally go in a Radical. Like, I went in an Aerial Atom, that was fun. Although it's absolutely mental, that car. But when I went to Silverstone and I was driving that GT3, there was people there with Radicals. Unbelievable how they stick to the ground when they go around corners. Like, the aerodynamic on that is just crazy. What about buying a space station? You can literally see the whole world. Yeah, I don't really want to live in zero gravity, silent space, though, do you? Like, I don't know about you, but I like the Earth. I like being on it. I don't want to be up there where there's no atmosphere. There's no laws up there. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? When we start to colonize the world. Colonize the world? When we start to leave the world and colonize space. It's going to be interesting how laws are going to work, because they're going to have to be international laws. Or galactic laws. So we're going to need like a galactic society to rule it all. You have 2 cars that you race IRL. Bro, you living the dream? Like, do you actually competitively race Donkey, or just kind of go around tracks in them and have a blast? Or you're actually racing? Right. Let's hand these in. And get out of here. Come on. Kind of messed up a little bit. Hang on, referee. Oh my god, this thing is very, very long. There we go. Like, if I stand at the back of the train, I pretty much have 1 bar signal with my loco. That's scary. Right, we better pick up speed, because this is a heck of a climb. Refrick, so you kind of say that there should be an entity above the European Union, the Galactic Union of Europe. Please no. Oh god. It's gonna need something. Actually, this thing is hauling pretty well. Oh my god, look how long that is. That is actually insane. Half a kilometer. Okay, left turn. Right, let's see where they want to go. So we're going to uncouple. Is that the 25 grand one? No, this is the big one. So E8I and G5I, they're in completely different yards. So we need to focus on E8. Okay, so E is going to be drive-through potentially. E8I. Coming in from the west, we turn right and take the second track. Drop, pull forward, and then take our time, because we're not going to get both. Okay, point set left, 50 limit. Left turn. Like, what we've got to bear in mind is when we go through a 50 limit, it's like half a kilometer before the back of the train goes through that 50 limit. That basically means that our front part of the train is on this junction and the back part of the train is on the previous junction. It's like that long. Be careful through tunnel, dude. If I mess that up. Getting a free gravity ride down here at the moment. I ain't flooring it, Vefric. I reckon the back of the train's probably near the junction at this point. You wait till we like come into the harbour and you'll be able to look back and see the train going all the way up the cliff. That's going to look crazy. Kind of want to see it derail. The thing is, if this derails, it won't be as spectacular as when you derail diesel, because that just explodes and that is hilarious. Yeah, if you get diesel, like it happened last week. It happened last week when I derailed a diesel locomotive. And we got to the harbour and one car set fire. And then it set off a chain reaction where everything just went boom, 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 boom. It was unbelievable. And there were just flames everywhere. Can't remember what the limit is around this bend. Okay, it's the tunnel section we need to be careful with, but essentially 60 down to 50 is what we're going for. I'm actually going to go through the tunnel at 40. Because when you come out that tunnel, the track shimmies over, and then there's a sharp turn, and 40's safe. How do you change the controls in the game? You have to edit a file. When we hand this job in, guys, if you remind me, I'll show you how to edit that file. Yeah, that's it. I like standing on the fence. It's nice. See this section of track here? Very easy to derail here. Picking up speed. Active cooling, exactly. I want to keep it at 40 because the back's still going through the whole thing, look. It's just crazy. If you look at the harbour view, you continue through E after uncoupling, reverse into G, save time. That's actually what I was going to do was just go into E and then go straight through. But I hadn't really looked at the reverse into G, but you are right, yeah. We just go straight through G, drop, run to the station, leg it back, reverse into G. We're getting a free gravity run here. Oh yeah, the watch. Remind me about the watch. I'm going to forget that otherwise. You should get a good view of it from this corner here. Oh my god, look at that. I still can't see the back of it. Okay, left turn coming up. It's a long train. I've noticed that always gets really laggy when it approaches the harbour. Like it just loads scenery in. But it's gone really laggy. It's gone down to like 20 FPS. Oh, don't crash on me, game. Oh my god, it's gone really bad. That's gonna derail. I've got like 15 FPS. There we go. I have no idea if something derailed. I don't think it did, but honestly, that was a struggle trying to react to the game while I was getting 15 FPS. E8 is what we're going for. Well, it doesn't say anything's derailed. Uh-oh. I lost control of the train. I think I pressed the numlock key and it just suddenly wouldn't control. Okay, left turn. Left turn again. Another left turn. That'll take us towards E. Okay, so I think we want to go right. Right, right. Left into 8i. That's okay, isn't it? Hello from Maine, USA. Maine Puritan, hello, sir. I've been to Portland, Maine. Flew into that on a Cessna. Right, so on the back of the train parks here, then run over and hand it in, and hopefully we'll get paid for that job. Then we disconnect and go straight through. And try and get over to G. Get a real job, what does that mean? Yes, I've said unstoppable. You're on your way to 1,600 tons of coal bars. Have you got 2 D6s? Correct, Real Biscuit. At the moment, they'll probably add that later. Oh my god, this is like unbelievable. It's still going. Yeah, when we get to the back of the train, we'll be on 1 bar signal. On the road to 80 months Blackmouth. Blackmouth, thank you. I don't know, do we go military or hazardous? We'll have to see what we get. Okay, now we're getting a signal breakup.
Welcome back.
This is a lot of steel. Sam Blackshaw, welcome back. Wonder if I can get a better reception up there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I should do it. Go, go, go. "21 minutes. We got the bonus." Right, now I've got to work out. That was 78. Got to work out where to break the train. Wait, what? I don't think I'm going to get this bonus as well. How come they're all the same consist? What's going on? Oh, is it? It's the same number. SMFH. Oh my god. The same number as if. HB. SM.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay, track joins here. So we want to switch at this. I think we have to go all the way to here, don't we? And then go left here, I think. So we get past here, reverse it, and then take 2 left. That'll put us into G. We need to go to G5I. Which is coming in from the east, first one on the left. I was close. I don't think we're going to get the bonus. Thomas Drews, thank you 30 months. Because I think I wasted too much time then. Orderly Turtle, thank you.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Oh, are you serious? Come on. It was literally like 10 centimeters away from the point.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Right, left there. Wait, where's this going? This is not right. I don't know where this is going. But it's not on the map. I think we wanted to get that left. Ah, rip. I'd like to suggest a good challenge: empty the harbour of all its freight, haul goods, and deliver them to the destinations around the map. What, you mean take all of them in one go? That wouldn't be very profitable, though. I don't think you could do it either, to be fair. I think there's too much stuff at the harbour to take in one go. Especially if you count the military, which has got pretty heavy tank stuff. Right, you want to left. Left again. It's going to bring us into this yard. Which I think should be the correct one. G5I. Bingo bango. No bonus. Nah, it's fine. Too many screw-ups. We got the first bonus. That was the big one. This was a 25 grand job. Using the console, you can spawn characters at the station. Good for roaming, so you can feel like you're doing something. I guess. What's set incorrectly? Looks okay to me, Bigfoot. Press the honk. Let me press the honk. Yeah, when it was coming into the harbour with that longer train, the FPS was really, like, the whole physics engine was really struggling, I think. Now we've dropped off that load, it's fine now. No, if you turn off the controller, the train just carries on doing what it was doing. There's no safety net. If you lose connection with the controller, the train just carries on. It does not do anything. So if you've got it floored accelerating and you lose signal with your controller, that train's going to keep going. Really? Apparently that's not delivered. Why is that not delivered? G5I, G5I. Well, you don't normally need to uncouple. Normally uncoupling doesn't really make any difference. That's a bit stupid. 25 grand. We got paid. Right, let's turn off some engines here. Oof. Gonna have to take those round to the service centre. Not paying that. This gives you a good overview. What was the shop again? Isn't it near the passenger yard somewhere? Like over there? Isn't that it? Is that it? I think it's around the back of that building. Shop. I found it! Can't go in, but I found it. This is the passenger bit. There it is. Oh, come on. Let me in. There it is. The pocket watch. How much is it? 5 grand.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Choose the products you wish to buy.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I love it. Wait, how do you stop it? There you go. What's the point? How do you reset it? Wait. You can stop and start it, but how do you reset? You just hold it down? No. Mouse wheel. Well, you have to set the time on it. You look at this. Oh my god, this is tedious mouse wheeling this. Sweetie Spur, thank you for 3 months. PC Mackie, thank you 54. This is actually tedious. I wouldn't mind. The game has no day-night cycle anyway. There you go. It's about 8:30. Wait, why is it going backwards? I've never seen a stopwatch do this. It works as a countdown timer. Wait, so that's not the time. That's literally... Oh, what? Okay. Okay. Okay, how do I click and reset this to 0? Because this is... Rhetoric. Yeah, I get it now. I thought it was a stopwatch that... It's kind of like a stopwatch, but it's a timer, not a stopwatch. A stopwatch measures the passage of time. It doesn't count down. That's different. That's a countdown timer. How do I reset it? Are you serious? I have to scroll all the way. Oh my god. There's no fast way of resetting this, apparently. Will's Billingham, welcome back. So yeah, that's basically saying 2 hours, I think. So if you've got a job, there you go. So if you've got like a 27-minute job, you put it onto like 25, 27 minutes and then hit go. And it counts down. I get that. And you stop it and you mouse wheel back, it'll reset it. Okay. So that's that. Let's bring the locomotives round to the service center. I need to show you guys how to edit the keyboard thingies as well. I'll do that in a sec. Wait, I've lost some trains. 1 second. There they are. Fly guy. Stopwatch file. I got it, bro. I got it. Yeah, the trouble is if you scroll that stopwatch down to like 4 hours, it takes just as long to scroll it back. I mean, you know, in real life, you can just spin it really, really easily. Mouse wheeling's a bit tedious. Chaos Coda, welcome back. That lean is a bit... It isn't lean enough, I don't think. It's a very subtle lean. It's more like a peak than a lean. A lean is like that. A peak is more like that. I'd say that was a peak. Like a lean needs to be... He's had spinal fusion surgery. Possibly. Listen, in Siege, Hannah, you lean a lot further than that, don't you? Let's face it. That's not even half a head. I wish they'd add loading onto this thing so you can actually operate the gantry cranes and load containers onto the back of your train. Just for giggles. But I guess that's a bit beyond scope. The rails of the engine are kind of quiet until it's quite close. Maybe. I mean, maybe the engine drop-off is a bit too harsh, maybe. Have you seen the game Overcooked currently free on Epic? Yeah, I'm pretty certain somebody was in the chat yesterday saying they got Overcooked and was massively disappointed with it. Like, well, you can't really complain about a free game. I've never seen it, Leonard. Where do you get the controller for locomotive? You get it from the machine factory town, which is here.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Is Microsoft Flight Sim coming out sometime this year, allegedly? Is Overcooked like Cook Serve Delicious? Is it one of those games where you make food? Mr. Yonker, welcome back. You and the missus have had so much fun with the fallouts in co-op Overcooked. Oh yeah, I think I remember now seeing something about that. Don't you like co-op serve in a restaurant or something like that? I don't think I played it. I can't. Maybe I did now. I don't remember. I'll have to check if I have it on my Steam library. If I have played it, it was so memorable I can't remember. Yeah, it's like a top-down restaurant style, isn't it? I wonder if there's enough room to shove that backwards and get another one lined up. Do you think if I push this one back here, I can get that one into the zone for this? Probably can't, can I? So the green light should go off on that when this one's out of range. Oh, you can, look at that. Just about works. Nice. Overcooked 2 has multiplayer. Wait, I'm confused. Are you talking about Overcooked being free on Epic Launcher and that has multiplayer? Or are you saying that Overcooked is free but doesn't have multiplayer, but Overcooked does. Because I'm getting a bit confused here. There are 2 games, yeah. Overcooked 1 is free and does not have multiplayer. Overcooked 2 is not free and does have multiplayer. Thank you. The thing is about the harbour is it always has loads of jobs. Right, let me... I was going to show you about the keyboard mappings, wasn't I? $5,000 shunting job. Nope. 13 grand shunting job. Nope. Unload and store a train with ammunition. Hazmat 3, military 3. Hazmat 3, military 2. Blimey. Considering what you need for that one, 26 grand is not exactly great, is it? I mean, 3 cars. I guess if you can couple it with that one. Like a Hazmat 3... Actually, no. Hazmat 3 military 2. That's insane. You need a Hazmat 3 for most military. Yeah, military does seem like a rip-off. I think military is probably the thing that you take at the end when you've already got Hazmat. And then that way you can combo it properly. Because it strikes me that military 1 is just a joke. Like, it's not even worth bothering with. You only get it when you get military 2 at the same time. Whereas if you get there's bound to be stuff here that's Hazmat. Usually some diesel jobs and that kind of thing. Hazmat 1. Let's see, look at that. That's a Hazmat 1, and that's paying 80k. It's nuts. 600 tons. Nothing. That's like 1 train. That's a Hazmat 1. That's paying 67k. One's going to Machine, one's going to City Southwest. The beautiful thing about that is you can drop this and then carry on and take that. Those 2 are actually a combo. And if you can get the bonus on the City one, this one, you get over 30 grand bonus. Now that one is also going to the machine factory, and that's a Hazmat 3. What license do I have? Which is like 480 grand to get both of those. Which I could do. I think we've got $500,000. I think they need to fine-tune the economy. Some of these things don't make sense. What's that one though? It's a Hazmat 3 for 25k. That's similar to that one. That's 330 tons right there. Another 200 meters on top of those 2, which is about 1400. Yeah, you could do that with 2 DE6s. You could take all of these. take all of those in one go. That'll be fun. Economy's being rejigged. Oh, please don't tell me they're going to reset everybody's accounts when they do that. Because that would be annoying. That would be very annoying. Let me show you how to do these, how to do the keyboard mapping things. Okay. If I do that, there we go. So what you want to do is you want to go to wherever your Steam library is, and then Steam Apps Common. This is where Derail Valley is installed, which you can do quickly if you bring up Steam and then go to Derail Valley Properties and then Local Files and click on Browse Game Files. Browse Local Files, that one. If you click that, that should open up that folder, but it's not hard to find. Just go to Steam Apps Common Derail Valley. And then in here is your save game as well. So if you wanted to back up your save game, then you can do what I do. Because I don't have any save game profiles at the moment, so you can just copy your file, you know, before you do a massive haul or something. And if anything goes wrong, like you destroy the train like I did, then just exit the game and then bring your backup back to save game and start again, and you'll be back there. But in here is a file called gamepreferences.ini. And then in here, it has the keyboard mappings for stuff. So this is the one you want, the non-VR key bindings. And you'll notice here, for example, I have my throttle set to keypad 8, keypad 5. So because I can put my keypad on the left of my keyboard, because a Claymore keyboard lets you do that, I've mapped my keys to the keypad. But you could just map them to whatever, anywhere on your keyboard. It doesn't matter. You just put it in here. So I've got increase, decrease throttle as 5 and 8 over here. Because I can put my left hand down a bit like WASD. I can put it in the middle of the keypad. But yeah, I mean, this is the main stuff. You just want to map your whatever keys you want. And they work in the remote, and it works in the cab. And same with the reverser, you know. In fact, anything here you can map. You just have to get the format right. Like, if you notice things like this, it says keypad multiply, but then it'll say keypad 7. Like, you don't spell out the word 7, but you do when you're doing enter, divide, multiply. So it can be a bit weird. But if you're not sure, if you Google something like Unity keyboard shortcuts, something like that, you'll find a page on Unity that details, because this is literally in Unity format, which is what the graphics engine's in. So that's what you do. You just set that and then start the game, and off you go. Simple as. Right, so I shall take a backup of that. And I think we're going to leave it there, guys, because it's 10, we've got 9 minutes to go. It's not worth starting another job now. So I'm going to leave it there, and I shall be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. If you've got a link to the shortcuts, Fluidity, just ask a mod, can you post a link, and they'll give you a permit to do it. Because if you post it like that, then Nutslammer will purge it. Twitch delay. Yeah, so I'll back tomorrow, guys, at actually 12 o'clock, isn't it? It's Saturday tomorrow, blimey. Yeah, back tomorrow at 12 for a 12 o'clock stream and a 5 o'clock stream. So have a great rest of your Friday, whatever you're doing. And I'm back on Saturday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support as ever. Take it easy, guys. Have a good evening. Love you all. Good night.